Also, Sailor, well played. I don't know, he obviously doesn't watch my stuff, but I would just like to say well played on selling 32 Bitcoin and cratering the market and then executing the huge buy order that he did this morning. Can you call it market manipulation? They're not securities, they're commodities. So I don't know if there'll be any recourse against him on, doing that, but it definitely had the effect that I think they may have wanted on the market in order to be able to average down on their buy. Previously, they were averaging around, I think, $72,000 or $75,000 per Bitcoin, and now they just bought this last tranche at $60,000 per Bitcoin. So, MicroStrategy, and is this maybe like a false narrative too? Maybe, they did need to sell some off in order to be able to meet their obligations for the strike product and some of the other stuff that they have going on out there, and this is to reinstill faith in the market before they have a larger dump in the market. I don't know. Okay, I'm just playing along just like you guys, watching the narrative out there, seeing what's going on, and then I come on here and talk about what I'm seeing in the market. So, obviously, we've seen a lot of downside. Still watching the Bitcoin versus the XRP chart. That's the one that I prefer to check out. We have bottomed, and we're actually a little bit up off the bottom if you're looking at that chart. I always like to look at assets priced in other assets. I've talked about that before on here, but I'll reiterate it again. Looking at the gold chart, looking at real estate, looking at stocks, if they're priced in dollars, they're going to go up, right? Like, dollars are inflationary. They have less and less value over time. So obviously, assets that do have some form of scarcity or retain their value are going to appreciate in dollar terms. If you were to price other things in gold, gold versus real estate, gold versus the S&P, you can see when gold is overvalued in comparison to the mean or the average that we've seen over the past 40, 50